So basically, whatever kind of or whatever form of relationship that you find yourself in, the first thing that is very, very important in that relationship is for you to feel heard, and for you to feel listened to, and for you to feel seen. And I'm not just talking about you talking to your friend or your partner and you romantically, or whether it's not romantically. I'm not just talking about you speaking to someone, they say, oh, I hear you, or I'm listening to you, or yeah, I see you. But someone will say, why do you say that in like the past tense, heard, listened, seen? Okay, I say that because when somebody has heard you, it means that you don't always have to remind that person that, hey, I spoke to you about this. Hey, I told you I don't like this. Because that person will consistently, I mean, nobody's perfect. Yeah, the person will maybe fumble one or twice, one here and there, not once or twice, but here and there. But then the person will always have it at the back of their mind that, hey, this person has expressed themselves to me, and I've heard them, and I've listened to them, and I see them. And this has nothing to do with just romantic relationship. It has to do with every form of relationship that you have. That's why people get hurt, people get broken, people have like piled up anger and emotions, and they're like negative emotions, and they're like, I hate this person, I don't want to see this person. I feel like people do crazy things to each other because they don't feel heard, and they don't feel seen, and they don't feel like they've been listened to. And like, it's not just about you wanting someone to do that for you. You also have to be able to listen to someone, make them feel that they've been listened to, make them feel like they've been heard, and make them feel like they've been seen. And this also affects every aspect of life, whether it's at work, whether it's with normal friends, whether it's relationship. Now I'm going to go ahead to say that when it comes now to relationship, this is much more on the romantic side. You want your partner, you say, oh, I have a love language, my love language is touch, or my love language is gifting, or my love language is words, or my love language is this or that. Okay, fine, I hear you, I see you, you have your love language, it's awesome, it's amazing. You share them with your partner. Say your love language is all about public display of affection, you like touching, you like being all grabby, touchy with your partner and all of that. But your partner's love language is actually words of, you know affirmation, words. And you just always consistently want to enforce your own love language on your partner. You want your partner to learn to accept your love language as theirs, not just as you, their partner, but as theirs. Now when they tell you, hey, I need you to listen and understand me and know that this is not what I'm used to. This is not what I'm comfortable with. This is not what I like. But I'm going to do it for you. But then I cannot go all the way because it's not something that I'm very comfortable going all out on, because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to compromise for you because I know that it's what will make you happy. And yeah, it will make me feel good too, but I'm learning in that direction. No, but most people want to be like, this is my love language, take it or leave it, and do for me what I want to have done for me. They forget that just the same way you're expressing that this is your love language to your partner also wants you to remember that they have their own love languages, and they want you to be able to take that into consideration most of the times. And nobody is saying that you have to learn and be a poet overnight, but you can put in an effort to say, hey, I would meet you halfway. And then sometimes also, when your partner says to you, hey, I don't like what you're doing, I don't feel you're handling things a certain way, and I feel like if you do it this way, that way, it will be much more better, and it will make me feel much more better about myself and about our relationship and about you. And then you be like, okay, I hear you, I'm sorry. And then you go back and you do the same thing again, knowing fully well. And not just one time, like you go back more like you listened or you heard them during the conversation. You were hearing them and you were listening to them, but you didn't continue to listen to them. You didn't make them feel heard. You didn't make them feel listened to. You didn't make them feel seen. By you going back to disregard every single thing they just expressed to you. And this is the part where you have to ask yourself, that are you really being fair to your partner? When your partner withdraws and starts being a stranger to you and starts acting in a very, weird manner, you're going to be like, you've changed, you're not a bad person, you're not the person I used to know you to be. But then your partner has been trying to, express themselves for the longest time to you, telling you that, hey, my love, I don't like what you're doing. Hey, darling, I am not comfortable with this. Can we take it one step at a time? Hey, love, this is what I like. Do you think you can meet me halfway? So, these are the reasons why people have major fallouts. This is the reason why people have like tons of negative emotions towards each other. And you don't know it because you feel like you love that person, but then like you have all these things piled up because you don't feel heard by the person you think you love the most. You don't feel listened to by the person who thinks should be the person to put your emotions first and foremost. You just don't feel seen by them, and because of that you get angry and you start to push back even in ways that makes you to not recognize yourself. So instead of letting yourself to get to that point, why don't you take a breather and ask yourself, have I been listening to my partner? Have I listened to them? Have I heard them? Have I seen them for who they really want me to see them for? Once you do all of these things, that is the first step to showing your partner that you're willing to make them feel all of these things. And that's the first step to repairing the relationship that is getting broken, or even making a beautiful relationship even much more beautiful. So when you do that work on yourself, when you ask yourself this question and you analyze it, you can now share this with your partners and be like, hey, I want you to see this. Sometimes it's always good for your partner to hear from a third party because it helps them to, understand better. Because when they hear from you, it makes them feel like you're judging them, maybe sometimes, or you're trying to um push them to do certain things your way. So why not give them this video, for instance, to watch, or any other person that is making a whole lot of sense to watch, and let them be like, okay, I hear what this person is saying, and I want to be much more for my partner or for my friend or for my family, for my whoever I'm in a relationship with, or whatever kind of relationship that I have, be it romantic or platonic or acquaintance or whatever that you feel like you want to invest that kind of energy in. Like, then it's up to that person to feel that way. I think that would go a long way, right? Hold up a minute. Where are you going to? Come on, before you run along to give your partner the video to watch, why don't you just like give me a thumbs up, tell me how much you like the video, and follow me. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe, and then now you can go show your partner the video. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I would like to hear your feedback in the comment section, and I would like to see you saying how positively this video has impacted you in your relationship and has changed your mindset. Until next time, guys. Bye. Mwah.